For our first example, we want to do 3 times 4. What does that mean? Well, it means that we have 3 groups of 4 in each group, right? That's how we traditionally think about it. So we have 3 groups of 4. So 1, 2, 3 groups of 4. Well, what if we have 3 times negative 4? So we have 3 groups of negative 4 chips. So that means that I still have my 3 groups. However, I want them all to be negative. I'm going to go ahead and flip them over. So in this case, I have 3 groups of negative 4. Now what happens if I have negative 3 times 4? Well, I want the chips to be positive, but that means that I have negative 3 groups. That doesn't really make sense. The nice thing about multiplication is that we can use the commutative property, or we can flip around. So in essence, it's saying we have 4 groups of negative 3. So I'm going to go ahead and we have 4 groups of negative 3. For our last one, we have negative 3 groups of negative 4. This one is really tricky. We're going to think of this as the opposite of, okay? So we're going to think of this as the opposite of 3 groups of negative 4. So we have 3 groups of negative 4, but we want it to be the opposite of what we have. In this case, we have negative 12. The opposite of negative is positive. So we'll flip all these over to positive. Okay, and that is why we can have a negative times a negative is equal to a positive.